What's up, folks? Samurai King 8 is here with another video. Attack on Titan, Season 2, Episode 28, Southwestward. Now, this episode here, I'm about to say chapter. I caught myself. This episode here was, I was looking at the comments, and I saw a lot of people was kind of disliking it because of not much happened. They said, not my words. I think quite a bit happened. It's just we getting bits and pieces for each little side that I think that overall is not progressing the story as fast as like people want. Even though we are getting there. I mean, just seeing the Beast Titan alone is fucking progression for me. I like because that motherfucker, as a manga reader, we know that motherfucker is that motherfucker. So first thing first, Connie. I want to talk about Connie because, like I said last week, Sasha is like him and Sasha had like the opposite experience because Sasha went home to a village, found her village actually has improved, got bigger, and that her family or her dad and the villagers of that village are saved. Most of them, I guess, because I mean that's a big village and not that many people we saw. But I don't know, maybe they found some little place to be at. I don't know, but uh, we see that Sasha had a nice little moment with her family and all that stuff. But flip side, Connie, he has nobody in his village left, and his freaking that Titan that's on his house seems to have said "Welcome home," and Reiner's bitch ass stopped him and said, "There's no way. Just come on, stop. No, your mother, fuck your mom. We get people, millions of people's houses. People are dying right now. Come on, man. We gotta go." So, as a manga reader, I'm trying to spoil stuff because I know a lot of people don't know. I mean, so a lot of people do know from the first season, but they also don't know. So I'm just gonna not talk about that. But you got to feel for Connie, man. Like nobody is there, and we see that I think the dude name is Hemin or something like that. The dude with the pompadour. He was like, okay, yeah, I guess people could survive because there's no blood and everything there. But he was also saying like, well, thinking in his mind like, if they did evacuate, they couldn't even get very far without the horses because all the horses are still in the stable. That's fucking interesting. I was like, what the fuck? So that's all telling like what happened there. So next thing here, and next thing, the biggest thing here of all the shit that's happening, is the wall. Well, the second biggest thing, the wall breach. We have still not found a hole yet, which is very fucking interesting. Like how these titans get in here if there's no hole in the wall? Like like it's a pitch black dark. Now I would hate that shit. There's no way I'll be out there in a pitch black dark like that. Well, I mean, I guess I have no choice if I'm a soldier, but in the pitch black dark like that, like that boy was shook. You saw his face. His heart was beating, and he the leader of the other people behind him. Cause like if you react, well, he knew it tonight. If he reacted or did something like crazy, the rest of the truth behind him would be like, "Oh God, what the fuck happened?" And like they'll be scared too. So we also like saw the two groups meet up with Krista and Yuri. I think it's Yuri. I think I say his name. And Connie and Reiner and Bathol, but I don't know how to say his name. I can't pronounce his name right. But you know what I'm talking about. The groups. The two groups come together and then go to this castle that looks on straight out of Zelda. Like that place looks exactly out of the Zelda. A place when you play Zelda. And another thing about Zelda too that I found funny that little how they had a little what they call them eye catchers. I believe eye catchers. And they explain about the torches and saying that if they drop them, they don't go out. I was like, that's really interesting. I'm like, that's a good fucking design. I'm like, shit, a torch that when you drop it doesn't go out. I'm like, that's really good for at night and stuff like that. It's durable. I like that. It's dope, like in Zelda. So yeah, talking about that, and then we also got the little bit about Krista and Yuri about asking her why she's protecting her and all that stuff, and saying but it's because of your family, but also for my sake too. And it made Krista smile, and I'm pretty sure all the fanboys are like, ooh, the waifu, because that was a nice moment how they designed her with that. But the next thing I'm talking about here is with the main group, Eren, Armin, and Mikasa. Now, a little bit here I want to talk about first though. I know I'm about to tell my Armin is gay. Hey man, he called freaking Krista cute. Did y'all hear that? He caught me. We caught that. And we all said them two look alike too. They do kind of look alike, but I don't know. That's weird. But I mean, that's a theory that Armin is a fucking girl. I just want to talk about that because that was just. Let me think about that. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could be. I don't know. I mean, even fucking Hajime, I forgot to say his last name. The creator, he trolled saying that I don't know what is gender. I don't know. So that's pretty funny too. But Ooh, I almost spoiled something in my mind. I just spoiled something, and thinking about like their situation now. The priest dude finally talked after seeing freaking everybody suffering, like everybody who lost everything because of the Titans. Like it seemed like he's starting to change a little bit because he's telling her to go talk to Krista. She just gonna have a lot of answers too. I'm like, I'm like, isn't that interesting? And after we get this little snippet about her family, and then we get this, I'm like, isn't that interesting? So we see she might be know a bit more than the average viewer would know. So next thing I want to talk about here is shit, cause so much little shit happened, and I mean it's just gonna make going to this castle that much doper because we know what happened at the castle. But I like that little bit too with freaking Levi just telling everybody what to do and like what they have to do and all that shit. Cause he kind of incapacitated, he can't do nothing because his arm and shit fucked up. But and he's still kind of injured. But the thing I like what he told Eren was about the hardening thing that Hunch and Armin kind of discovered, like basically the wall and the crystal like hardening thing that Annie put over herself is basically what the wall is made out of. So I wonder how long did it take to make that shit. Cause the wall is the walls are big as fuck. But I wanted to. I mean, it was funny how he told Eren like, look, because basically the plan they came up with was basically have Eren go Titan form and then use their hardening ability over that hole in the wall when they find it, if they find it. So the funny thing about that was everybody was like, so Eren, what do you think, Eren? Do you can do it? And Eren was about to say like, what do you think? And then freaking Levi came in with the rock fucking answer. It doesn't matter what you think. You gonna do it, motherfucker. Like basically, that's basically what he said. Like it doesn't matter what you think. You're gonna do this because we need you to. That's basically what happened there. And now, I mean, he did say in a way it kind of got Eren pumped up. Eren was like, "Yeah, I try my best." So, I mean, it was good to see that. But I mean, we all know Eren, like Levi was like, "You gotta do this shit, motherfucker. Like, there's no other choice. Like, you can't plug it up with no rock. You gotta do this." So, that's pretty interesting too to see. To kind of find out about more about the wall and all that stuff. And the last bit here, we all go into the castle because that's where Krista is, and also that gang of Titans is. So I think they're going there. I don't think they know that them Titans are there. So it's gonna be pretty interesting, especially because it's so many Titans there at night, moving at night. I guess because of the light of the moon. I don't know, or maybe because the Ape Titan was doing something. I don't know, but it's only because the rookies that don't have any equipment, like Reiner, Connie, and Krista and all them, and Yuri and all them. They don't have any 3D maneuver gear. So only, I think the 3 people had it. I think 3 or 4 people with them has it. So it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how this shit go. And then the Ape Titan, he did hop over that wall. The interesting thing is you saw Yurmi freaking Batal, I think that's his name, and Reiner. When they saw the Ape Titan, they looked like they were gonna shit their pants. Now, what could they talk about? I don't know. They could reference us. I don't know. But that's pretty much the episode in a nutshell. I really enjoyed it. Like I said, maybe not a lot of story stuff happened there, but it was pretty interesting to see a lot of the like Titan killings and also like that little bit about the that one group with Rico, Captain Rico, when she was freaking they used all them cans to fire at that Titan and she came in and killed it. Now she made a good point, like, hey, if there was a freaking group of Titans, this wouldn't work because, I mean, look at all the firepower they use for just one, like, small Titan. Picture if, like, a bigger Titan, like that weird-ass one that we saw from episode 1 or 2, who's on the wall like this. He freaking came back. He was on the wall, he like headbutting the wall and shit in the other castle. They trying to get in that castle too, man. They know when people are around. That's pretty fucking creepy. Like, ugh, all that night shit. Ugh, I don't like that. I wouldn't like that shit. But that's it for me, guys. I like the episode. I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. It was really, really good. Just a lot of little its and bits stuff. Like, if you maybe was a manga reader, you probably would enjoy it more of if you were like watching the series as an anime only viewer. Maybe, I don't know. I know a lot of people love Attack on Titan, and we get into an arc that in the manga a lot of people did not like. So maybe the anime can maybe flesh it out, but then kind of not skip it, but like kind of like not skip stuff, but kind of like add a little something to it, and then or not adding to it, but like kind of little its and bits stuff that don't need to be like so much explained like in the manga. But I digress. I don't know what they're gonna do because it's on 12 episodes. So I can tell you this as a manga reader, we're not gonna get to the basement. I can tell you that right now. Unless they do some major skipping, we're not getting it this season. I'm sorry to tell you guys, but that's what's gonna happen. All right. So that's it for me, you guys. If you like the video, throw me a like down there. Also, if you want to discuss some stuff too, throw me a comment. Also, share the video. And that's it for me, you guys. Subscribe and see you later. I'm out this piece.